The Ad Game is the 5th episode of the Tortellis, and I thought this one was pretty good. Definitely really unpredictable, and I quite like Nick in this one. Nick of Cheers, I hate. He is a slime ball. I do not like him. But in the Tortellis, we get to see a different side of him. And I really like that. And I really like him in this episode. This is all about the fact that Nick had a sponsor ad for his TV repair business. And in this ad, he said that he will repair any TV set within one business day, or he will eat a bug. And almost as soon as the ad is finished, somebody knocks at the door. Bear in mind it's the middle of the night. And it's a neighbour with a TV set that Nick describes as a genuine antique, to give you an idea of how old it is. And he has to repair this, otherwise he's going to eat a bug. And the neighbour even presented him with a bug, just to prove how serious she was. And Nick tries to repair it, and he clarifies that the factory where he would have got the spare parts burnt down in 1942. So it's definitely not an easy task, and there will be spoilers from now as I explain what happens, whether he can repair it, and so on and so forth. So spoilers from now. And what happens is Nick has to admit that he can't repair the TV, and I admire that. I like the fact that he just had to say, I can't do it. He didn't try and find an excuse or a way to get out of eating the bug, but he did say that he'll eat the bug, but he'll do it on television. And he's going to prove that he is a man of his word. But when they're about to record it, he asks Charlotte for help with switching the bug. He made a replica out of licorice, and they had a way for Charlotte to switch the bug, and it works. They film it, she switches it, he eats the licorice bug, no problems. Except there was a technical fault, and they didn't record it, or didn't record properly, so somebody had to go and fetch a new bug for Nick to eat. And of course, he does end up eating the bug. And we're back in the house, and they're talking about how disgusting it was. And then, even though they're getting a lot of TV sets delivered, it definitely worked in their favour, a different TV repairman has decided to go on television to eat a lizard and one-up Nick Tortelli. And Loretta suggests that Nick goes on to eat something even more disgusting, and they have a bit of a conversation about what this might be. We had some great remarks from Annie in particular. I quite liked Annie in this episode. And Charlotte says something that changes the direction, and I rather liked what she said. She told Nick that he was a great technician and that he didn't need gimmicks. He was good at what he did. And I really liked that, because Charlotte understandably, hasn't exactly had that many positive things to say about Nick at this point. So it's nice that she's actually acknowledging he does have a skill and he does have something to offer. And I thought that was really nice of Charlotte. And we then see Nick on the TV, and we see the flag behind him, and then a bunch of kids singing, putting on this patriotic display. And I have to say, it's a better tactic than eating something, because at least you're not killing an animal. You might be trying to manipulate people because of their love of their country, but nevertheless, it's a better tactic than eating a bug, in my opinion. It was a nice way to end things. I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was a pretty strong episode, and as I said, I really liked Nick in this, but in general, I found Nick to be quite likeable in the show so far, which is not what I was expecting, because he's just a slime ball when it comes to Cheers, and it's a different side to him. And I don't think, in fact I know that Nick hasn't been in Cheers since I've started watching this. I rewatch 2 episodes of Cheers a week, and I've obviously been watching the Tortellis for 5 weeks, and I haven't seen Nick yet in Cheers. Will I feel differently about the character when he next makes an appearance in Cheers? Maybe. I might. I'm not sure. But we'll find that out in due course. And for now, I can say that the ad game was pretty delightful. I definitely enjoyed it.